I'm just silly. I'm just cute. I want to go into a marriage. I want to find some girl that are clean. Did you have sex with others? Hi friends, welcome and welcome back to my channel. Since I see quite a few of my subscribers were actually from this video, today I will do a continued reaction video about Kris Wu's chat record, especially his pickup lines. This is the first one. Kris Wu was about 25 years old, so it's a pretty old chat record. But he's acting like a kid here. So Kris Wu says, "Don't worry, I will be well behaved." Yeah, he's just acting like a kid, and the girl being love you. And Kris Wu is also like, love you. It seems like the girl will be taking a plane. Kris Wu says, when you are on board, you just tell me. He's like, you don't have so much time, baby, hurry up. So he's pretty much acting like a kid. You see this character, this 乖 means well behaved. You will see Kris Wu use a lot of 乖 in his chat record. That means well behaved. But sometimes it's not a good word for your boyfriend, girlfriend. That's like you are controlling someone. But this happens a lot in Kris Wu's chat record. We will see them later. This is another one. So you can see he used a lot of double word. For example, this is 睡觉. 睡觉 means to sleep. And he says 睡觉觉. That's like, I wanna go to sleep. Yeah, he's again acting like a kid. Maybe he thinks kids are very innocent and well behaved. But on the other side, he RAPE others. He says, I'm gonna sleep. Tomorrow I'm gonna go to work. The next is good night. He used the double word. So 晚安 is good night. He says 晚安, good night. And the next, miss you. This is another one. Silly piggy. So he's probably just do it very deliberately. Baby, I really want to ask you a question. Will you hurt me? For example, if sometimes we break up. For me, I think this normal but kind of at the childish side, and I think it's okay if you're talking in a couple, but at the same time, he's just acting cute, acting innocent. Here is another group of chat record that he with another girl in the SNH 48 last year. So this is the first chat record. Before this chat, Kris Wu and this girl has never met each other. This girl is also a singer and dancer. So maybe they see each other's performance on the internet. Kris Wu, the first sentence, ha, I saw you before. I just want to meet you. You are beautiful. Ha. I like you. So, okay, since he's so handsome, he can be so confident also. And the girl is just confused. So you saw me on the internet? So Kris Wu again says, ha, you are super beautiful. I really like you, ha. He used a lot of ha here and there. Well, I think this is a way if this chat getting to an embarrassing side. So you see this character took place again. Kris Wu asked this girl, are you well behaved normally? So he used the word well behaved to ask this girl. This girl feel pretty uncomfortable. Well, she thinks this is not a good word to ask an adult, and yeah, I agree. So at this moment, she gets a little bit alerted. She asks, what do you mean by well behaved? Mean by 乖? Kris Wu answered, so I'm talking about in a relationship. Are you well behaved? The girl answers, oh, this is a hard question. Because talking about a relationship, we can talk about many different perspectives. So how about you? Are you well behaved? So she is like sending this question back to Kris Wu. She's pretty clever in this conversation. Kris Wu says, I'm well behaved. Well, honestly, I feel so uncomfortable seeing this because he's just acting cute, innocent, acting as a well-behaved big boy. But at the same time, he's playing with multiple girls. He's doing the RAPE and doing drugs, probably. I hope my better half is also well behaved. So he says, I just want to find a girlfriend and have a long-term relationship, a serious relationship. Okay, this is another line. I'm just not so comfortable. Yeah, and he says, but I never met someone before, so I really like you. Yeah. First, he's lying, and the second, Chris Wu never met this girl before, so he's just saying, I like you so much. That's just so fake. And the girl says, are you just so direct? When do you started to want to meet me? He says, the first time I saw your photo last month, and I continue to thinking about how to know you. This is a pretty cheesy. I can also teach you another Chinese word. When we say someone's so cheesy in Chinese, we can say there's an internet slang, 油. 油 is like oily, also like cheesy. Yeah, it's pretty vivid. 油 is cheesy. The girl, I'm just curious, what photo? And he sent this photo, it's pretty nice. Yeah, she's a singer, dancer. She's a type of idol pretty girl. Yeah. Chris says, this one? Ha 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 ha, super beautiful. Okay, he just used the ha 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 again to reduce embarrassment. So the girl continued to be very rational. So I think this is a very normal look. Chris Wu says, ha 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 ha, but you are different. Not everyone have the body shape like you, and you are so white. You just talk about her skin. So this sentence is kind of harassing, honestly. So the girl said, a lot of people is like that, and she sent this shocking image. So in the chat here, you can see this character Guai, the well-behaved, happens again. Chris continues to say, I really like the girls that are well-behaved. This sentence is kind of important. He says, when I'm in a relationship and I want to go into a marriage, I want to find some girls that are clean. He used this word clean, 干干净净, clean. Chris Wu himself will explain what's called clean in his dictionary as a RAPE. So the girl just asks, am I look well behaved? Chris Wu says, I feel you never had a boyfriend before. She explained that that's because she's an adult under a company. In a relationship is kind of prohibited or restricted by that company as an adult. So you are single all the way. Yeah, Chris Wu just asked the girl. So the girl just asked back, how about you? Chris says, I'm not. What about you? The girl just says, I'm pretty looking forward to have a good relationship. This is another important part. As before, Chris Wu emphasized the clean girls. Here he says, have you give all of you to others? What do Chris mean by give the girl herself to others? And this is Chris' answer. Did you have sex with others? So this is what he means when you have sex with a guy, you give all yourself to others. This is kind of like a man chauvinism. Girl just saying, your question is just weird. That's because I like you. I don't want you to be cheated by others. Well, girl, don't be cheated by him. I just think the first time for a girl is very important. Well, this is a pretty traditional thinking in China, and I think currently still some people may think like this. Well, this girl just gives smart answers. So she asks, so what about boys? Are the first time for boys important? Chris just answers, not as important as that for girls. For a man, we don't talk about the first time. But for girls, we talk about the first time. It's important. So the girl says, so in this way, I also like the well-behaved guys. Oh, there's another one that Chris is acting cute. So the first sentence is, 晚安啦，到了记得说一声哦. It's like, good night. When you arrive, you just send me a message. Yeah, that's pretty cute. That's pretty considerate. That's like, when you arrive, you tell your brother. That is me. This word 哥哥 means big brother, but in a relationship or ambiguous relationship, that's also a way to call the boy. He says, 我睡觉觉了. 睡觉 is sleep. 睡觉觉, he used this double word to acting cute. 我睡觉觉了. I'm gonna sleep. And 安安 as our 晚安, that's 安安, night night. Love you. And the girl says, 晚安啦, good night. This is another one. He said, I'm just silly. I'm just cute. Ha ha ha. I'm different from my appearance. The people who know me think I'm a little kid. I think this is kind of embarrassing because 30-year-old guy won't talk like this. Well, if he don't have this scandal, I may think he's just acting cute. Yeah, it's pretty funny, but well, now I don't have the emotion to laugh out. Well, also I think it's kind of reasonable for Chris to send this cheesy text like this because he's such a superstar, he's an idol that all the people like him, he's so handsome and rich. Maybe he think all the girls like me, so he can just send anything. So if you're interested in similar topic and Chris Wu, feel free to also check on this video. In my next video, I will review the hottest videos in the Chinese TikTok, which called Douyin. So feel free to also subscribe and stay tuned.